Guys, does this camera still work? What's happening, Race family? We haven't uploaded any videos in forever, guys. We've been missing you guys. We can't wait to fill you in on the Baltic Supra. I left you guys on the hook last time on a video of us going to the drag strip. I have to finish editing that. I was on vacation with my two beautiful girls. We're finally back and we have so many good things going on. I can't wait to fill you guys in on the car, on side projects, things we got going on, a lot of crazy ideas, but the channel continues to grow and you guys know that we do our very best to respond to everyone's comments, and we really enjoy filming and bringing you guys along on all these crazy journeys. Now off the top of my head, I'm thinking as well, I just bought tickets, guys, to race the Supra at Florida 2K. That's in like a month and a half, 2 months. So early October, we can't wait for that. But again, lots of good things coming. Today I decided to bring the camera with me. I have a side project, guys, that I can't wait for you guys to see and be a part of. I'm picking something up today that's gonna be a part of the channel, and let's see where this takes us. It's gonna be a crazy fun toy. So I'll give you guys more information when we get there, but let's get to it. All right, guys, the next project on the channel, I'm not sure if you can see it. It's not hard to miss, it's right over here somewhere. Damn, look at that bad boy. Guys, this is actually a boat of mine. I've owned this boat for about 2 years, but over the last 13 months, this is my sister's house. I had the boat abandoned here. When we sold our previous home that was on a lake, you guys know I break everything, man. The very last weekend that I had the boat, I had it for about a year at that house. The very last weekend that I had it, I was beating on the boat up and down with my dog, with Foxy. We were up and down the lake, just beating on it. The propeller that was on the boat was very small. It was intended to carry a boat full of people, 5, 6 people, pull a raft or a tube behind the boat. So it was too small. I guess I was over revving the engine and I was just being careless. I wasn't caring. I locked up the motor. So the engine that's on there now is hurt. I left it here at my sister's house, and now you guys know the house where we live now. We got the awesome lake right behind the house. That lake goes for miles and miles. So not having a boat there blows. I briefly kind of just looked over Craigslist to see if there's any other boat that would catch my attention, but I'll show you guys this boat maybe closer. I love this little boat. It's my style, guys. I don't fish. I like speed, baby. So this is like a little speed boat, but the engine that it had wasn't all that. I remember when I bought it, I bought this boat on Craigslist, and on the ad it said, we'll go 60 if you dare. The guy advertised it like it was a monster, and as I talked to him on the phone, it was an older guy, and he's like, oh, the rooster tail that this boat lets out is crazy. And I'm like, damn, that sounds awesome. So I went and bought it. I dropped it off in the lake. It did 40 something miles an hour. It wasn't fast at all. I think like 46 miles an hour, something like that. It's a 115 Mercury on here, but like I said, the engine is hurt. So this is a project, guys. This is my boat. It looks terrible, man. This boat was in such great shape when I got it. It was obviously a used boat, but the paint was perfect. Now the freaking, look at all this water just kind of sits back here. I just drained it a second ago, but water's been sitting back there. The upholstery went to shit. You can just see how the seats got destroyed. That seat. But it's an 18-foot, it's a Baja, 18-foot Baja performance boat. So it's a small little boat, but it's a lot of fun, guys. So I was searching online, and when I bought this boat, I think I paid like $5 grand for it. I was looking online for maybe a $6,000 boat, a $7,000 boat, something slightly better to just continue improving, but I don't want to just let these $5 grand go completely to waste. So I'm gonna pick it up today. Let's take it back to the house. Let's pressure wash it. Let's clean it all up. Let's rip that engine out and maybe go through Craigslist to look for a new engine. I'm hoping I can get, honestly, I want to throw the biggest engine on there I can find. I really don't care. So a 250 horsepower, 225, a 200, something crazy, just a big engine on the back of it. Chances are it's gonna stand up from all the extra weight. We'll sit somebody up front. We'll do something just to compensate, but once we get it up and going, we'll have them jump back inside with us. Something crazy. I just want to have fun, something different. But anyhow, come on, baby. We're in the middle of summer. I want to race the car, but let's get this project going. I've had this thing just kind of sitting around forever. I'll show you guys more. But look, this thing's ready for tubing. I got a raft at home that we pull right from here. So it's got that. It's got a nice fuel cell. The boat that I think I said fuel cell. It's got a nice fuel tank. The boat that I had before had one of those like red plastic fuel tanks. This one's got an actual aluminum one. I mean, there's not much to show, guys. It's a very small boat, but let's give this thing some love and get it going, baby. This thing is Baltic blue, baby. Come on. You guys are probably thinking I bought another race car and some other crazy crap, but no, man, this is one of my toys. I've had this for a while. I just want to give some love to it, get it up and going again, and have some fun. Once we get it back to the house, I'll give you guys more information on Baltic Supra and how things are going with that. I was telling you guys, I just bought tickets for Florida 2K, guys. I want to promote that event as much as possible. I want all you guys to show up. This year is going to be bigger than all the previous years. It's going to be a huge event, and I would love to meet as many of you guys out there as possible. My wife, my daughter, and I, we're going to rent an RV and be out there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to compete in the drag racing. The eliminations for that will be Sunday, but we'll be out there all weekend having fun, guys. So can't wait to meet you guys and have a good time. I got the car apart now. I'll show you guys what's all up with it. I should be putting it back together. I got videos that are past due. I got a lot of amazing stuff happening, guys, but I want to be more consistent with you guys, give you guys more frequent uploads. So let's get started on that. The tires on the boat, I'm not sure if you noticed, but the trailer, the tires are flat. So I brought my air compressor today. Yeah, these guys, this thing has sat here for 13 months, guys. No cover, no nothing, just abandoned. I brought my air compressor. Let's get some air in these tires and let's hopefully get it home. Stay tuned. Guys, we hooked it up to the trailer. We tried pulling away and we just noticed the engine was way too low. Scraping on the ground, so we're gonna have to lift it up, but the battery's freaking dead. So we're gonna try to jump the battery to get the engine to come up. And then be able to drive this bad boy away. Wait till Smiley sees this shit. I actually took Smiley's on right on this boat before. Years ago. He's been on it. Wait till he sees it with the new racing engine.
I try it now.
Yeah. That's it, baby. We're ready to rock and roll. That's how we do it. Guys, we just made it home. I was a little worried on the drive home. This thing, the trailer lights don't work. It's not registered. There's no plate on it whatsoever. And trailing us the whole way home was a freaking cop. And I'm like, oh boy. We kept looking through the rear view and he didn't say nothing. We pulled into our street here, right in front of our house, and he was right behind us till the very end. No brake lights on the trailer, nothing. But God was with us, guys. We're home now. Finally got it here. I'll start working on it tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe renting a pressure washer. I don't own one, and I'll sit here and just pressure wash the whole boat, try to detail it and just bring it back to life a little bit. Once it's looking a little better, rip the engine off the back of it, and start shopping on. I'll start tonight looking on Craigslist for a new engine. Let's see, hopefully we'll find something nice. I'll show you guys a little more of the boat, as well as give you guys a quick update on the car. So this thing's, there's grass growing inside, guys. This thing is so abandoned. Look at all the leaves. It's like grass coming out of there. Poor thing. I should have bought a cover for it once I left it there, but we'll see how much of this I can save and bring back to life. But on another note, the car is pretty apart now, guys. The exhaust manifold's off, the turbo's off. I'll give you guys a quick update on that. I know you guys haven't watched the video yet because I might upload this one before the next, but last time we were at the drag strip, the car just wasn't happy. It was doing something weird where it kept shifting from first to third. It was going right over second gear. I wasn't sure why it kept doing that, and after speaking with Jason, I guess the transmission that I had put into it he was saying a stuck shift valve where it was skipping second. It wasn't shifting second gear at all. Very odd. I've never had one of these A340s do that to me, but it just wasn't happy. But even aside from that, the car was lazy leaving the hole. I kept turning it up and it just wouldn't leave. I went up to 150 shots on the last run trying to get it to leave harder, and I think I still cut like a 1/460 foot. Turns out I had a small crack on the exhaust manifold, so I had to get the exhaust manifold out, get that fixed. I actually showed it to you guys briefly. It was right, let me see. It was right here, guys. So this manifold has two waste gates. So on this lower gate, there was a crack right here all the way across, and that wasn't helping boost pressures. So the car was just very lazy to go up to peak boost. So we got that fixed. I'm gonna go ahead and get it installed probably later tonight. Just start working on it little by little, get the exhaust manifold back on, get the turbo back on. Aside from that, I got a fresh transmission in there, guys. Like I said earlier, that issue with the second gear not shifting, I've never experienced that ever before, but we got a new transmission in there. We shouldn't have that problem anymore. So get the exhaust manifold on, slap the turbo on, and it's ready to go. However, I think the next big race that I really want to attend is the Florida 2K. I talked to you guys about that a little earlier. I don't see myself maybe beating on the car till then. It's about a month and a half or 2 months away. I'm still reaching out to shops trying to get a roll cage for the car, but I'm just very picky on who I allow to do that work for me. I want it to be done perfect, guys. I'm really, really picky, and this car means a lot to me. I want it to be top quality, so I'm looking into the cage. It will be awesome to have one before Florida 2K. If not, I'll have it right after that. after Florida 2K, I think I really want to focus on half-mile racing. I'm convinced I can set the car up to go, I think the record in the US is 205. I'm sure without any doubt in my mind this car can do that, but my ultimate goal is to go over 215 miles an hour, making this the fastest Supra in the world at a half-mile event. So that's the real goal. So we'll work towards that. Again, just to give you guys a little update, Florida 2K is the next big event. That's where we plan on racing. And after that, I really want to turn my focus to half-mile racing, but let's see what happens. Things can always change. Whenever I know there's a race here, my local track is very hard to stay away from there. But here it is, guys. Oh, another update. The Quicksilver Supra, there was no wheels for that car. Wheels just came in. These are the Weld Racing S71s or something. Check these bad boys out, guys. These back ones are freaking beautiful. 15-inch, that's the Mickey Thompson Pro. That's the best freaking radial tire there is. The offset on these rims are just beautiful with bead lock. These things are badass. So some work was done to the car, to this Supra. We didn't really document much of it. That's kind of what I was talking to you guys about earlier. I need to get better at just having the camera along for all these crazy things that are happening. Give you guys updates on the silver car, give you guys updates on the Baltic Supra. Now we're gonna start the boat project. Just a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. I wanna do the best that I can to just upload a lot more to the channel. So stay tuned, guys. If you like that idea, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll get to editing, guys. I owe you guys a bunch of videos. See you guys soon. Sopla, sopla. Sopla, sopla. Ten cuidado. ¿Dónde están los pescados, Lani? ¡Aquí! ¡Mira! ¡Cógelo! ¡Cógelo, Lani! ¡Cógelo! ¡Cógelo, cógelo, cógelo, cógelo! ¡Wow! Dale, dale.